Welcome to the
Wait,
Hacker
okay,
Show.
wait, hold on.
Why? Why this song?
Why not?
So we're still deciding on a theme song, so
Alright.
Luke's gonna do this every time.
Not that.
CJ, go back in your
turn it
cage!
off. CJ, nobody
Wait,
released
how
you
do I
from
fight?
the cage. Hey, back. Back.
Flaming train.
This.
Does it?
This is what we're
Is it
doing.
gonna work?
We might.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Whitney Houston, a classic.
And now that's just more than enough to get covered. Yeah.
All right.
It's like
all right,
15 seconds.
yeah.
We're good.
And I will always love you.
I was gonna say this.
I swear to God, CJ.
CJ. All right.
Okay, you know, that's good too. I don't... They can hear it vaguely, possibly.
All right. You know.
He's playing the Game Indeed
You know
theme
what?
song.
You know what, CJ? We're just gonna ignore you for the rest of the time. Okay.
So, hey
First
guys...
topic of discussion. How the fuck do people drink coffee when it's so goddamn hot?
So, this recording schedule has been a little messed up, where we're recording this at about 11 in the morning, and we were meant to record it last night. So we're all really tired, because I stayed up to about 7 in the morning.
What's your own goddamn fault?
But Transistor's such a pretty game. I recommend.
Is that no, it's not.
What?
It's not one of our topics.
No, it's
What
not.
do you
It will
want?
be for a future episode.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so we're going to start this off, because we got to do this a little bit quicker than the last time. You know, 2 hours can't be every goddamn episode.
It better not be. I can't do that.
We're going to start off with the quick fix,
Oh.
and we're just going to go in order of this. Favorite video game series?
Oh, gee, not even a question. Batman Arkham. It's
So,
not
that's
the
just
best,
it?
but it's my favorites.
And explain.
Explain, it's Batman. Moving on.
That's really...
Yeah, it's Batman and it's good, okay? Moving on.
Wow,
Alright.
put in the quick
I'll
with
one
a
up
K.
you.
Putting a
My
quick with a
favorite-
K in
I
quick
don't want
fix.
this to be 2 hours again, alright?
Yes!
I can't do that.
Yes!
I can't do that anymore.
Fine, I'll one up you. My favorite is every Superman game.
Oh, no.
Superman 64 in
Superman
particular.
64. Superman Commodore 64.
Oh god, no.
Superman, The Death and Return of Superman, which was
That was a beat 'em up, right?
fine. Yeah, that was alright.
Okay,
I don't know what my favorite one is.
well...
Is Lego Batman 2 thrown into the mix when you say every Superman game?
Is
Yeah,
that
will
thrown
be.
in when you say
It will
every
be.
Batman
Good.
game?
Is it? No,
Is
that's
it-
not
when he
what
played
I
the
said.
Arkham
I
games.
said specifically Rocksteady's trilogy of Arkham games.
But there's another one. I liked Origins. My favorite series, if you guys on the channel don't know, is, I'm just gonna leave them there. It's Zelda. Legend of Zelda, it gives you a great sense of adventure, and you go around and you collect things.
They can't see. He just reached
I reached
across
for
the
this
room
little,
for a little
tiny doll
little tiny
thing.
doll.
but it's so far away, and
And by so far away, he means like
it's
5
right
inches.
across the table.
Not
from
even
me.
5
I could, like,
feet.
touch it with the pen if I really tried, but I don't want to.
Not even 5 feet.
Gives you a lot of adventure. They're always really good. Playing through Twilight Princess again on the HD. It's really, really fun. I recommend them all. Except don't be an idiot like CJ and play the Game Boy games first, as they're the most difficult.
Wait, sorry, what?
Don't be an idiot like
Oh,
CJ. That's
wait,
just
we should
in
probably
general.
introduce ourselves because
Oh.
it's not just us this time. Okay, so I'm Luke again.
Oh yeah, I'm Dietz.
I'm Hacker.
That's Hacker.
Yeah.
If you listen to,
And
if
I'm
you
the troll that lives in the corner.
what?
CJ!
Go away. If you watch Game Indeeds, you know me and Hacker, but if not, you have. Luke.
Hey, from the last episode.
yeah.
Check that out too.
Okay.
If you haven't already, in which case, thank you.
If you haven't already. You know what? We probably have had no one, and we're just uploading this.
Woo!
Luke is probably your mom, just phantom listening to all of these. Just goes to bed and plays them on repeat to try and get the, count up. God, what's your favorite video game series, Zach?
He just told you.
No.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
I know you have a
Even
lot of
though-
favorite games.
even though it's been in the shooter recently, I still have to go with Assassin's Creed.
Really?
Yeah.
That actually surprised
okay.
me.
Okay.
Because I had 3 good games. 4, technically. Slurping his coffee.
He's getting
ready
ready.
to-
He's almost
Ready
ready.
to talk?
Don't rush his calisthenics. Just let him.
He's not doing calisthenics. He's sitting still.
He's doing mental calisthenics.
Damn it!
I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say Hitman.
All right, you know
Oh, yeah,
we're
sure,
going.
I didn't even think of Hitman. Yeah, Hitman.
All right,
There you go.
okay, good. Hitman. 'Cause
Go,
I
why-
was about to say every Superman game, no going back. You chose that, no going back.
So why Hitman?
Well, okay. Every
Just
Hitman,
quick summary.
except for Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. All right, because
Really?
fuck that game. Yes.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
Silent Assassin?
What's wrong with it? Fucking.
Oh dear God!
Look,
He put his coffee down.
look. It's bad. Okay.
Yes,
it's like
bad.
it's so glitchy. It's like.
You
Here-
turned, but
I know.
okay.
Here's
We're
the
doing
thing,
the thing.
right? So, it's you just have to hope and pray with that game. All right, it's just if like one small thing goes wrong, it's fucked. The whole thing is fucked. Okay, like there's no way you can come back. You're just straight fucked. And sometimes it's not even
Like
your
Assassin's Creed 3 glitchy or like Fallout
No,
glitchy?
worse.
Like worse?
Worse.
Because like
Like
Fallout.
here's the thing.
This was a PS2
Fall-
game.
Fallout glitchy.
No. I
And
thought
then-
it was PS1. No.
No, Fallout.
And-
Because Fallout glitchy, I stepped on a flower in the field of a million flowers. I stepped on one particular flower and I died.
Yeah,
It
no, it's
killed
not like
me.
that. It's not even like your fault most of the time. It's more like the game's just kind of like, you know what? You're gonna die now.
Just at this moment.
Yeah, and it sucks because the missions are so long. You only get 7 saves in the middle of missions, right? And in total, right, for the whole game. But you can earn more by doing really good, which I did through fucking. And here's the worst
Go
part,
ahead.
right? If you're like at the end of the mission and you're like trying to be a perfectionist like me and get Silent Assassin on everything, it makes it so much harder because when you figure out what you get, there's no restart button.
Oh my God.
And so you have to fucking quit the game and then go back
Oh my God.
just to get back to the mission.
Are you talking
So,
about Hitman?
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it's the new
So,
one.
so this, or Deathly Hollows Part 1.
Oh damn! Now that's a tough one.
As glitchy or just a shit?
Just
My
just
favorites games.
everything.
My favorite game is
My
Yeah.
favorite game to play: Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Counting all the redheads.
really.
All the fucking redhead bastards.
CJ.
Go back. Okay.
Man,
So-
this does not taste good.
No, his coffee does not taste good. That's why people usually put, milk and sugar in it.
You're drinking that black? I didn't even.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like it black, like my soul.
I thought you were
There's
gonna
a
say
lot more.
I thought you were gonna say like your men. Okay.
That as well. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna turn the camera.
I like my women how I like my computers. On my lap and virus free.
CJ.
This is why CJ is single.
This is why CJ is not on the couch.
And this is
Yeah.
why I'm not single. Because I'm
Yep.
like, nah,
Because you like the blackness.
I'm sad now.
Hello, darkness, my old
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to topic 1. Virtual reality.
Oh.
So with the launch of Oculus Rift just about a week ago, Vive coming up, and PSVR out in October.
Woo!
I want to hear your two thoughts
I'm a big
on virtual
PlayStation-
reality, and not only what you're gonna get, most likely, if you want to,
Yeah.
how you think it's gonna go, and how it'll affect the entertainment industry as a whole.
I'm a big PlayStation fan, so PSVR, I'm pumped for that. Plus, it's such a steal. It's $400, and then they're doing the bundle. The $500.
Yeah.
What game are they giving you? I can't remember.
PSVR
They're giving-
Worlds.
PSVR World, the headsets,
Nice.
the
You get the headset, the controllers, the camera,
it's
everything for
for
$500.
$500.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's smart. That's like a really smart
Yeah,
thing.
and Sony they put up good products, especially with this generation.
Let's not bring up
Well,
PS Move.
Well,
Well,
PS Move is
PS Move,
being used
you know what?
as the
Have you
handy
personally
controllers.
used a PS Move?
I had an iPad.
Not an iPad.
Okay.
iPad.
iPad.
Okay. I was like,
iPad.
I had an iPad. Well, okay, good for you, but that has nothing to do
that's my argument.
with my question, have you used a PS Move?
I had an iPad.
Oh, man, I would be an amazing
My father
candidate.
stole it from me.
I
Right.
go up and they're like, "What are you gonna do?" I don't know. Give me a
What are you
topic.
gonna do now? iPad,
I have an
kid.
iPad.
Oh!
Ah! I'll hail him.
Hail hacker.
Go ahead.
What was the question? I knew it was like
Okay,
Virtual reality. Do you plan on getting one? If so, which
Yeah.
one? Then how do you think it's going to do, and how will it change the entertainment industry as a whole?
I don't know if I'm gonna get one yet. I want to see like what kind of stuff they have for it. So,
Speak loud.
like
Battlefront
when it
is
first
going to
comes
be
out.
coming out for it. We know that.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a VR Battlefront. What?
Yeah.
You need to make sure
That's-
like all of your systems, like your PlayStation system as well as your computer, can still like run all of it.
Okay, CJ?
No. He's bringing up a
Alright,
valid
actually,
point.
that's a good point.
He's bringing up a valid point for
Alright,
recording off of it,
fine.
and I don't know any of that yet. And
Ah.
they'll probably talk about that at E3 with PSVR because it's the console one.
Yeah.
But Vive and
Oculus.
Vive and Oculus would be held to
Um.
record off of my computer because they just take so much power.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
You'd need an insane PC to run them.
Holy shit! Could oh man, I want to see Hitman VR. Can I do
Oh,
that?
it's just...
Where
I
you
just-
shoot people, like,
Like-
and the blood splatters kind of all over, and you just kind of like feel like a
I
little
don't know
damp,
how
like a little
VR would
air,
glitch.
like a little air
Like,
thing.
how
comes
does-
If
out.
I wanted to shoot people and have the
Feel a
blood
little
splatter
damp.
all
Feel a little
over
damp
me,
blood.
I just go
Join the military.
to a place.
Oh,
Alright, that
or
I
just
know
go
of.
to a place.
I can go to a place.
A
see.
Place
What?
I can
Okay.
go.
Stop.
Don't ask.
That was unacceptable. Alright, how does it change the industry as a whole? Well, I am really scared that it's going to bleed over into the movie industry because
It's going to.
The
It already
age
has.
of 3D must
already-
end, and this
James
is not
Cameron.
how.
This is
I
how.
completely blame James Cameron. Avatar, this is your fault. Because when Avatar came out, everyone thought that they loved it in the studios because of the 3D. And they thought, well, we'll just make everything 3D like Avatar. And that's why we're living in the world that we live in today. Thanks, James Cameron. Sincerely, you're the worst.
That's not a person. You can't have that as sincerely.
James Cameron. Well, okay, 3D movies sometimes, most times really, are shot just to give more depth and like you. It's not like the gimmicky 3D anymore.
B-movie 3D?
We're not
Was that
talking
necessary?
We're not talking about the older times. Like if you go now, like we saw Batman vs Superman in 3D. Whether it's in 3D or not, I don't think I could have cared. It didn't seem like anything.
IMAX, for sure. That
But
makes
what
a
happened
huge
was it
difference.
refined it. It made it look better. You got the depth you got when they were fighting and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, it's not. Let's see if this hand can come out through the screen and touch me. It's like, how much can we add to the frame?
You know what I love?
And it's added to the art.
Nowadays? I love having the old
It's just
Spy Kids
just
movies.
disorienting. No,
Spy Kids
And-
3D?
no. Spy
Yeah.
Kids 440.
Yeah,
only that,
it's,
but,
time out of time.
And I
Yeah,
just,
where you smell, where it was like the things that you scratch at a certain point and you smell it. And there was one thing on the card that I remember, and it said it was like when a baby pooped, and it was there was a thing to scratch to smell. And I was like, I don't want to smell that.
That's immersion.
No, I don't
Ever
care.
been to Disney? They have that where like you'll sit there and they'll just throw buckets of water at you.
Yeah,
during these
yeah,
things.
I know. It was very uncomfortable.
It's insanely fun. Okay.
No.
When they're like, oh, whoa, look at this thing. Whoa.
I wouldn't want
And they
40
reach
for like
out
when
at
I
you
saw
'cause they're forcing-
I saw San Andreas. I wouldn't want people throwing pieces of buildings at me. Okay?
See, look now. See him? He's having the true movie experience.
Ah, you hit me with a slab of concrete.
True movie experience. San Andreas 2 is a thing.
That is a thing, right?
Yeah.
The Rock is back
As a rock.
as the Rock.
What if they just replaced him in San Andreas with just like the whole movie is just
generic action man
No,
Bruce Willis?
not
Oh,
with Bruce
okay.
Willis. Just like a rock. That's kind of just rolling down, and that's him, and that's San Andreas. It's just
Wow.
one rock's journey throughout the entire thing.
Wow. Like set during? Like is it
set during.
Like is it like a side sequel?
Yeah, it's a
But
side
here's
sequel.
the thing: you get to
Alright,
see all the
sweet.
shit The Rock goes through, and so it's like rolling down a hill, and then it
Is there
lands
gonna be
in this
flashbacks
yard.
to the
and wait,
Rock's childhood?
Wait. And then this
Good.
child sees it,
Lessons
and he's
that
like,
its
"I
father-
want to start a rock collection because that's what kids do." Why?
Yep.
I don't fucking know. Kids like rocks. Anyway, so he gets the rock, and then his abusive father comes out.
Oh
and
my
he's
god, why
like,
is he abusive?
Oh boy, because
expecting,
fuck
like-
you. And he's like, "Oh boy,
Alright.
fuck you," and he beats him. And the kid's like, "Oh no."
Okay.
Fucking collecting rocks, what the fuck is wrong with you? So then one night, the kid's like, "You know what? I had enough
Why
of
is he
this.
Mickey?
Look, just stick with it, okay?" So he takes the rock and he bashes his father's head in with it.
Wait, what?
And then,
what? Whoa.
yeah, it takes a turn. Exactly, it's a fucking GTA game. What do you expect?
What?
Wait, what? You didn't say anything about this. Hold on.
I know, it's just I'm making it up as I go.
Oh, okay.
And then the
Please
kid's like,
continue.
"Oh shit, I'm gonna go to jail." So he throws it out the window, and it hits a fucking car, and he kills the driver too. Not only that, but then the driver spins out of control, and then hits the kid, and then the kid dies.
And this
then,
is all how San Andreas happened.
Yeah, and then the rock
Wow.
flies out of the car when it crashes, so it's like, whoosh, and then it hits someone else in the head, kills them. No, it doesn't kill them.
Wait, what?
It paralyzes them.
Okay.
Okay? And then they're like, "Well, fuck, I guess I'm paralyzed now."
That's exactly
well,
what you
shit.
think. Exact
I'm
train of
paralyzed.
thought. Yeah.
Or,
Speaking from experience.
or it hits them in the eyes, and they're like, "Fuck, yeah, both eyes." It hits one, bounces
What?
the other.
It splits in two.
Or
And
it
then
just
goes
hits-
back
Yeah.
together.
Or it like just push
Okay.
both his eyes,
Sure.
and he's like, "Shit." But the thing is, it was a magic
I love
rock.
how no one knows what you did because this is completely audio.
Wait, I know. Okay, so it's like,
Yeah, okay.
they'll know. They'll know. Okay? So, it turns out it was a magic rock, so now they have magic senses. And
Even the
then-
people who died?
Wait,
No,
what?
no, this is the person that got their
Okay,
eyes
got their
taken.
eyes. Shoot.
So do they
Yep.
come back as like zombies or like
No.
magic? How?
No.
What the fuck are you talking
he's
about?
just
zombies?
magic due to the rock.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That
okay.
guy whose
Anyway.
eyes went.
Okay.
He's magic now.
Yeah, he's magic now, so now he has magic senses, so he can, like, although he can't see, he can sense shit around him, and then he trains, and he becomes a vigilante.
Oh, what a
And
what? All right, wait.
This is
stop,
called a transition
Stop. What a
right
transition!
No.
Okay.
No, we're not done with virtual reality yet.
What
Yep,
the fuck? It's
stop.
like, okay, whoa, I'm having
Wait,
sex,
wait.
I
Okay.
What?
can't
We're
feel
still on
anything.
virtual reality. Okay.
He was
look.
transitioning to Deadpool,
3D,
Daredevil.
and
I
then-
am not there yet.
Okay.
Here's the only thing that virtual reality does, right? It immerses you into things that you can't feel. You're basically living the life of a paralyzed person.
Yes.
Like the Matrix. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that at all.
We're all
That's
going to be
what
used
they're
for
trying to
batteries.
do.
That's what
No!
Sony's doing.
No.
Human
Everyone
batteries.
take the blue pill.
On my stance for VR, because I'm going to go over them in a pretty comprehensive short list. You got PSVR at $400, $500 if you want the bundle and you don't have the camera and the PS Move sticks like me because, you just got the system. You have the $600 Oculus Rift, which is... What?
CJ.
Should mention, I'm not saying this as like a pervert. I promise. I'm saying this because it's like a really huge industry that's booming because of VR. VR porn.
No, it is.
You know what, CJ? I'm not gonna mention that. Okay.
Or you can just cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not cutting that out. I'm not editing.
I'm not
But-
cutting that out, but I'm not gonna mention it.
You got the $600 Oculus Rift, which is a PC exclusive. It's apparently really good, but it doesn't have the touch yet. It doesn't have Oculus Touch yet, where you can kind of just do the thingy and you go, "Woo, I have hand controls." But then there's the HTC Vive, which is the $800 solution that has the Battles from Tatooine or whatever the hell it is.
That's the Lucasfilm thing.
Apparently, it's really good. None of us have been able to try them. It's really expensive. You need a really
I
high-end
didn't try
PC
it.
to try it.
Catherine Kennedy, CEO of Disney, she tried it out, said it was great.
I got confused on which one you were talking about for a second.
What? No. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
wait.
Right. Yes.
Go ahead.
Not.
Not yet.
Not-
Okay,
yeah,
doesn't matter.
okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah.
People. Okay, so she tried it. She thought it was great. Okay, that's awesome.
Well, I mean, of course she said that she's gonna think that it's great.
Yeah, it's like, I'm being paid to say it. Probably not.
No, not at all.
A lot of people...
She's the CEO. Who's gonna pay her?
She's her own endorsement.
A lot of people I've seen with the Vive really enjoy it. They get lost in it.
Cisco Ramon. What a transition.
No, wrong thing. Wrong thing.
What if this...
Surprise.
Wait.
Talking about the Flash.
Vibe, not Vive.
Do either of you watch...
One letter off.
Watch South Park?
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Did you see that episode with virtual reality?
No.
Where they get lost in it for weeks? Yeah. And then it's all Inception where it's like, bullshit! Bah! I don't know. I thought I could go off.
What are you saying over there,
and then,
Zach? I don't know.
As a deal for normal people who want to try it, I'd recommend PSVR.
Yeah.
Again, it's going to be a lower resolution, but apparently that doesn't matter
Who
as much. It
cares?
has fun games, Res Infinite. You have E-Valkyrie, which is for all of them. The only thing I've heard is the Move controllers don't exactly work as planned, and they have a few months to fix that, so I hope Sony does. There's a big thing on why they aren't releasing new Move controllers, and it was because they're still perfect the way that they are. And anyone who owned a Wonder
they're
Book...
perfect the way that they are, not working.
Anyone who owned a Wonder Book could tell you that that's not true.
They're perfect the way that they are, not working. Not working at all.
You don't need them for every game.
Don't change a thing.
I don't think you need them for every game. A lot of games coming out are VR demos, and some of the real games are like E-Valkyrie and stuff. And Adrift. And I heard Adrift kind of just added a bit to the loneliness. It didn't do much. It's a future industry that is there. The Virtual Boy didn't start a good precedent, and I think it's gonna go off real well. I think everyone can start adapting to it. You know, Microsoft is going in the different direction. They're doing HoloLens.
I think I'm gonna like it in games, hate it in movies. I'm gonna.
You know what I can't
It's
wait
gonna
for?
ruin the movie experience of you going to the theater and sitting down and watching the movie
Yeah.
with people.
Well, you can watch it with virtual people.
Wait,
I
hold on.
don't
Real
wanna
quick,
watch it with
we're gonna,
virtual people.
Like, do a little sidetrack.
You know what? I don't want to watch it with virtual people unless the virtual people are like the AIs in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
All the
That's
same guy.
Where it's all the same guy and it's all the same ginger kid.
Awesome.
Why the fuck is it, like, weird if I see a movie alone?
It's
Like,
not.
why is that a thing?
Why is that weird?
Why is that? I
just
not.
get the...
Have you
I
been
don't think
social
vibes.
shamed? Do you need?
Yeah.
Have you been fetish shamed?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the? Yeah, it was totally uncalled for. All right. Totally unnecessary.
No, we're not gonna move past that. You apologize.
This is a hard PG-13.
I always thought that we were hard PG.
I think we should be rated
Just
R.
stop.
That's a terrible
Just stop.
idea. All right,
Anyway,
stop it. Stop.
Go
back
ahead.
to VR. I can't wait for VR books, where it's like you're sitting
How
there.
are you gonna just read it all around
Yeah,
like this?
exactly. It's
What?
like, oh, the book is everywhere. Whoa.
Yeah, look, the book is everywhere. I just threw George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones at him for all those people that can't see.
By the way, that's a great book. Okay.
Incest.
For all those people
Yeah.
that can't see,
See, that's the
I
fetish
threw a
shaming.
big book at him.
Okay, virtual reality, what it's going to do to the market, you're going to have concerts where you can go to, and you're going to put on your VR headset, and oh my god, Rihanna's performing on stage, or someone.
I want to go to an actual concert with the actual
I know,
person.
I know, but it's a cheaper solution to all these things, like, hey, only pay $5 to be at this concert and not
But,
be left out.
Hey,
And
only
all this
pay
stuff.
I'd rather
$500 to
pay
buy
$100
it.
and see
Yeah.
the actual person.
So, I don't know.
You know what would be hilarious?
I
Is
could
if they change.
if
If
you know
they charge
if you're going off that
the
logic, I could
ticket
just
amount.
watch a clip of them on YouTube and be like, "Hey, they're right there for free." Okay,
Whoa.
I don't need to go out to a place and put on a weird helmet and pay $5 to get the same experience I could get on YouTube.
No, you're tuning in at your home and you're putting on the weird helmet.
I wonder if YouTube is ever gonna have that.
They
where-
do. They have 360-degree videos now, which is, it's made for virtual reality, and you put... No! We're doing something!
We're professionals here at Game and Deets.
Yeah.
Can't
Interruptions. So, they have 360-degree videos where if you have the headset on, you can look around throughout the actual video.
Did you say 350 degrees?
350. There's
There-
one
there-
black
There's the
spot.
one
Yeah.
black thing that you can't take
There's
your head
one
to.
black spot that you can't look at. You can't look at it. It's like that weird Greek myth where he couldn't look at his wife.
Yeah.
His wife would be in that one spot in the video. All right.
Speaking of things
It's just
that
blackness.
can't see,
Oh,
segue.
You've done it. You've done
That
it.
wasn't as good as mine.
You went on this long ramble about
Yeah,
a San
and it was a lot
Andreas 2
smoother.
like a rock.
You've done it. You've
Smooth like a
You've
rock.
brought it
Shut
back.
the fuck up.
You've brought it back.
I brought it back professionally. Daredevil season 1 and 2 and other things. So we're gonna be talking about
Didn't
Daredevil.
watch it yet, but I'm gonna review it.
So we're gonna be talking about Daredevil, the 2002.
2003 Daredevil,
2003,
starring Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck. What a movie!
Affleck. Alright.
The movie terrible, not good at all.
Not his fault.
Not
No.
his fault. I blame who owned him.
I'm not sure. It doesn't
Fox,
matter.
probably.
It was probably Fox.
Probably was.
Still was Fox's fault, even if it wasn't Fox.
Also, because Elektra is in season 2, I blame.
I swear to God.
Turn it fucking off. Why?
I don't know.
Like I said,
There's also
we
the-
are professionals here.
There's also the Elektra movie that was
It
also
was
terrible.
drowning out of that because I could see him reaching for the...
Okay,
Yeah.
so Daredevil season 1 and 2. We both watched them. How do
All
you-
right, look.
Go
I'm
ahead.
fucking sick and tired of getting attached. Would you shut up?
Go ahead, have your
To a
emotional moment.
character.
Have your emotional moment.
And
moment.
then he fucking dies.
Oh yeah, we're going
How about-
full on
spoiler
spoilers.
alert.
Oh yeah,
now.
total
Wesley
spoilers.
dies.
Okay,
All right.
so we're gonna go on the story of Daredevil season 1 here.
I'm planning on watching it.
Then get the hell out of the room.
I'll blast music.
Okay, so the story of Daredevil, for those of you who don't know, it revolves around a young upstart lawyer named Matt
Wade
Murdock.
Wilson.
Nope,
Oh.
nope.
Alright. Different red suit.
Yep. And basically, he's blind. He was since when he was a kid. There was this since he was 9. He just watched season 1. I watched it last year when it first aired. He due to this car crash, chemicals, acid things, radioactive, went into his eyes,
Eyes!
and he became
Those were his
blind.
those were his exact words.
And his-
Eyes.
Eyes, my
Ah.
eyes. Like that's what he said, right? As a kid, he was
No,
like,
he
"I can't
said-
see.
No,
I
no.
can't see."
No, that's not what I said. I went, eyes! Ah. That's what it was.
Oh, wait. Camera. We're starting a new topic.
Are we?
Slacking.
I am slacking. Real much. Oh, God. Okay, and what happens is his father is a boxer. What's his name?
His name is Rocky Balboa.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
Rather
alright.
than Jack.
His name is John Cena, damn
I'm just
it.
gonna...
It's Rather than Jack, right? Or,
Battling Jack Murdock.
Jack
It was
I'm just gonna keep doing this under the entire topic
No,
now.
No, no!
Oh, he's gonna throw coffee on me.
He was battling Jack Murdock, and because he won a fight he was supposed to lose, he got
Like
killed by a
Creed.
mobster.
Sweeney.
Yeah, Roscoe Sweeney.
Yeah.
And basically, Matt then
Sweeney.
no,
Oh.
Matt then went to go live in this nun home.
CJ,
I don't-
what?
I actually did not mean
I don't
to
know
cut
what
that
they're
off.
called.
I thought that was off.
An
Conservatory.
orphanage?
That wasn't an orphanage. That's a conservatory. I think that's what they're called. With a lot of nuns around. That's his mom.
Anyway.
His mom's a nun, takes care of him. He meets this old man named Stick, who trained him to use his
Now,
hearing.
if you ask me, that sounds pretty fishy. An old man named
Named
Stick.
Stick?
That's hanging around. That's
Just
hanging around.
hang-
with
oh,
a
his
blind
Stick
boy.
is hanging around.
Yeah.
Stick is also
Wow.
blind. He teaches Matt how to control
And how to
his
not be a
hearing.
goddamn bitch, but Matt doesn't listen to him.
Yeah, it's always kind of happened.
Yeah.
He's played by Scott Glenn, and I love him. He's such a good character in the
Yeah.
show. He's just the stubborn old man, and you're like,
Played by
I hate you, but you're great.
Why would you hate
He's
him?
Harrison
Well,
Wells.
because just he's so arrogant. He's like a Harrison Ford kind of guy.
He's Harrison Wells.
No!
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's Harrison Wells of
So
Earth
we're gonna
73.
get basically something happens. I can't remember exactly the catalyst. Matt dons this shirt around his head and gloves and all this black clothing, and becomes the man without fear, the devil from Hell's Kitchen.
And then there's this big bad guy named Wilson Fisk and
okay.
his amazing assistant. Here's the thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Wesley
God damn it.
was this
Do you
great
want me to
guy.
speak about it?
Yeah, I want to speak about it. That's why I'm speaking about it.
I said,
because
do you want me to speak about
No,
it?
I want to speak about it.
Go.
Okay.
God damn it.
He's
So-
about to cry.
Speak. Go ahead.
So Wesley was this amazing assistant who orchestrated almost everything that Fisk was doing. And he was so awesome. At one point, this guy killed this other mob boss, and he took his gun and he hit it underneath
Put the
a
headphones back
gumball
in.
machine. I mean, a pinball machine. And then
He died. The end.
Yeah.
listen here, you fuckers.
You weren't gonna say it.
He got shot.
And
Yeah.
it was in the most stupid way. He's such a smart guy.
No, he was a really smart guy, and he didn't expect Karen to shoot him.
No, because he fucking... Here's what happened, right? They're
God.
sitting across each other. She's, like, paralyzed, and...
She's not paralyzed. She was tied
yeah,
up.
she was paralyzed because she was like,
No.
I will fucking go back and show you. Anyway, she's
my God.
paralyzed, tied up, whatever the fuck you want to say. Anyway, and so here's what happened, right?
Tied up with her emotions.
To
Paralyzed by fear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Paralyzed by life.
To
Getting
get, to get her attention on shit, because he's such an awesome guy, he takes a gun and he's like, bam, gun, what now, bitch? And so...
I need all you know, I'm my boss.
And so she's like, whoosh, and takes the gun. And then he's
He
like,
smiles because he doesn't think she's gonna shoot him.
Yeah,
and
and
then
so-
she shoots him 3 times, and then the police come in.
yeah. And it's like, no, he's still alive, okay? He's still
He
alive.
died.
Alright, that's like CJ's Han Solo is still alive theory.
Look, here's the thing,
Okay.
right? Here's what happened.
Put
What?
But that was a shot fire thing. Just put the fucking microphone back and put the headphones back in.
Here's what happened, right? He took this bulletproof vest, he put it
He's
on.
dead!
And look!
He's dead!
Look!
How about we
listen,
talk about-
listen,
okay.
How about you take
Oh,
a nice big thing, shut the fuck up, okay? And so he put the bulletproof vest on, and then I swear to God!
CJ?
And then he
Back
taped a
in the
bunch
cage.
of fake blood bags to himself, so it looked like he got shot, where he gets shot and blood, and then he faked his death. All right, that's what happened.
Okay.
Okay,
Move a half hour.
that's what happened.
No, just kidding. We have 40 minutes. Okay. So, the season opens. Matt and his best friend Foggy Nelson, who Foggy is such a great guy. He's played by some guy from Mighty Ducks. That's all I remember. And they start up this little law firm, and they decide to take as their first case Karen. What's her last name?
Page.
Karen Page. I just saw this and I'm blanking out. Who basically is framed for killing someone, and you think it's a frame, and they kind of get her free, and the entire thing is, what's happening with this apartment building, and why is it doing this? And it's all revealed that this one guy named Wilson Fisk controls almost all the mobs. Russian, everything. He doesn't control the Chinese because, you know,
No.
the hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole big thing. Did you finish season 2?
Almost.
Oh, I wanted to talk about the end.
Well, shit.
Damn it. Okay, it's okay. And we can talk about that next time.
And then here's the thing.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
So there's this one part towards the end of season 1 where there's this other character, Leland, who takes care of all the finances of all the major crime bosses, right? And so
That's really funny.
Wesley dies, right? And I'm like, well, shit, that really sucks. And that fucked me up for like 2 days. Anyway.
Oh, so much.
And so Leland, the guy that controls all the money, he goes up to Fisk and he's like, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take half of your money and walk away. And then you're not gonna do shit, because if you do, then this detective I have as my hostage is gonna tell everyone everything that you've ever done. And so...
We're gonna kill you, CJ.
Okay, CJ?
It was okay at first, now it's not.
That was the last straw, CJ.
And so... Fisk was like, how about you think about that while I throw you down this fucking elevator shaft,
And he died.
and dies! Right as I fucking accept him
So-
for being an awesome person!
Leland was actually a comic book villain called the Owl, which they decided not to go into. They mentioned that he has a son, so his son might become the Owl. Nobody knows yet. Season 1 is all about him, Matt donning the red suit at the end, trying to stop Wilson through the law, and There's a big thing with that. Ben
Judge
Urich
Dredd.
is an awesome character. He's a reporter for the New York Bulletin.
He dies too.
He does die, and he gets strangled by Fisk, and I hate it. And I hate it because I love him as a character. And Karen is helping Ben, figure out this whole conspiracy of what's happening in New York. The end is so cool. I love the final episode because Fisk gets arrested in the episode beforehand, and this episode opens up with that. But it turns out everybody in the police force is his. And they let him go, and he leaves, and the final fight between Kingpin and Daredevil is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the red suit on, and I love it. It's such a good fight. Such a good TV show. Combat. Let's talk about the fighting. The season 1, episode 2 hallway fight scene. And it's right at the end of the episode, Cut Man. Matt is saving a little boy from the Russians. And it's a one-shot inspired by Old Boy.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see that movie?
I have not seen Old Boy. I know.
Amazing.
I've heard a lot of good things. And it's all one shot. The camera just stands there. And all of this fighting is going on. It's about a 10-minute fight scene. And it's just done perfectly. And it's amazing to watch.
And you can really see, like, how much it's influenced off of Old Boy. Because, like, because fucking Daredevil, he keeps, like, getting tired and shit. And he's like, oh, I can't go on. And then he just fucking beats the shit out of him.
Oh my god, it's so
awesome.
good.
There's this one part I'm just going to talk about Old Boy for a little bit.
Okay.
Where like the only thing that the main guy has is a hammer, and he's up against like at least 15 dudes. And there's this one part where they're all like he's knocked down to the ground, and they all just start wailing on him. And so he takes a hammer and just starts breaking all their fucking feet over and over.
Ooh.
And he's just like bam, 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 and he like breaks 5 guys' feet.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Daredevil Season 1 has some violent, definitely Netflix-only moments. Wilson Fisk takes one of the brother Russians, puts his head at the foot of the car door, and smashes the car door against it until it's a bloody pulp. Like, literally, there's no more head. Oh, god, that messed me up. And when Fisk killed his dad...
Mm-hmm.
Ah...
I don't know, that wasn't that graphic.
It was for me, because I'm like, little boys... Wilson's...
Little boys!
Little boys! Children! Children!
What kind of repressed sexual fantasies do you have?
Little boys!
Oh, no!
The origin story for Fisk was done really well, where his dad was running for mayor in the slum area, and, because they were Irish and all that stuff, and his dad used to beat his mom, and he used to send Wilson, as a little boy, to go just look at a paint wall, and he made him almost kill a bully because he was that kind of father.
His name is John C.
No, god damn it! And to get back at it because he was beating her mom.
When I use moves, I get in trouble. Okay.
And when his dad was beating his mom, he took a hammer and said, what was it? It was like, you want me to man up or something?
You want me to man up? Don't stop hitting him.
Don't stop hitting him. And because that's what his dad was saying to him while he was beating up the little boy, so he's caving in the back of his dad's skull.
Fisk isn't, like, the fucked up person in that. His mom is. Because
his
like,
mom,
after that,
after the fact, his mom kind of stands up and goes, honey, get the garbage bags. What? Mm-hmm. Get the garbage bags. And then he tells Vanessa, who's his love interest, we threw him out for the next 3 weeks. And I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
They chopped him up and threw him out with the garbage.
No, not they. She
did. Fisk, Vincent
What?
How do you say his last name?
What?
Vincent D'Onofrio. I think that's how you say it. It's good enough. The guy who played Kingpin.
Oh.
Did a really good job. Sometimes he did a really good job because it showed Kingpin as he still is like a child. And he gets pissed, and it's really interesting to see him get pissed because everybody around him is just getting hurt. Except Wesley. Not by him. The end of Season 1's really good, and it sets up well for Season 2 with, like, oh, what's this new villain? What's gonna happen? Is Karen gonna tell everyone? And then we waited a year. Do you have anything before we go on to Season 2? Do you have anything you want to comment? Questions?
Nope. Shout out to Dude Man Kid Fisto.
God
That's
damn
all
it.
I wanted to
Why?
say. Why not?
Damn it.
Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Season 2, right?
Oh my god, such a good...
It's so good. But
God damn it.
Here's the weirdest part for me, right?
Go ahead.
I watched a little bit of Walking Dead, never got around to finishing it. But the actor that played Shane in the first couple of seasons,
Yeah,
is the
John
actor,
Bernthal.
Yeah, is the actor
He
that
plays
plays
Punisher.
and so it's really weird to see him there because like I only saw him in that one role, and I can't
I've
get
never
over it.
seen Walking Dead, so like I know him as the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
First off, season 2 could have been a disaster because it introduced the Punisher and Elektra, but it was handled so perfectly.
And then, but here's the thing, right?
Go ahead.
And so it set me up again with the Irish, where it
Oh,
showed the main guy.
Wait, which one? Which one? There was 2 of them. Which one did you like most? The one who gave the speech?
the one
or
that
the
gave
one
the
who
speech.
came back
No,
and
not
tortured.
Grotto.
Okay.
The one that gave the speech.
No, not Grotto. The one who came back and tortured Punisher.
Oh, the guy with anger issues.
Yes.
He's okay.
I liked him. He
But
was good. Really
I
good
loved
for
how
a
he used the
one-off.
ice pick on that one guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy. So we're gonna go into it a little bit. The first 4 episodes focus mainly on the Punisher and the Daredevil fighting him. What is justice? All this stuff. Episode 3 had the choice story, which is Daredevil was given a gun strapped to his finger with 1 bullet, and the Punisher was gonna kill someone with Daredevil sitting there. So either kill the Punisher or kill the guy, or let him kill the guy.
But then Punisher also like fucking put on a shit ton of body armor, so he couldn't like shoot his arm or leg or anything.
Yeah, they shoot him only in the head. And first off, John Bernthal does an amazing job as Punisher.
yeah.
He does such a good job.
There's this one scene where he goes to a pawn shop to
Oh
get
my
a
God. He goes to the pawn shop
a
to get
radio that's
a
tapped
police
into
radio.
encrypted police signals. And so everything's going okay, but here's the best part, is that he knows that the guy has a double-barreled shotgun, so he buys that off of him, and he goes to walk out, and then the guy's like, hey,
Do you want, like,
you want
little
some
kid
child
porn?
pornography? And so Punisher thinks, alright, I'm gonna kill you. And so he takes the guy's
He
bag.
closes it. He turns the close sign.
Yeah, he turns the close
puts
sign.
the bag of all the shit that he got down, and the guy is like, I knew you couldn't resist. And he picks up a baseball bat and he goes, what are you doing? Wait, and then you get here, and then it cuts.
Yeah, and so that's really smart how you got the gun off of him first. I really love that.
No, it was really good. Episode 3 has the best fight scene in the
yeah,
entire
definitely.
show. He's going down, so he was chained up, and what he has is going down this hallway of all the dogs of hell are coming up. They're a gang. And he has a chain whip in one hand, and the gun strapped to the other still. And he's walking down because he put the elevator. The Punisher is unconscious. He's in an elevator, and he needs to meet him before he needs to meet them down there. And all these dogs of hell are coming up. So he uses the whip and the gun and just beats the crap out of 5 floors of people.
Not only
And
that, but he also...
and it's a continuous fight scene. You can tell where they hit little cuts, and I appreciated it. Mm-hmm. But, oh my god.
Not only that,
Such a
he
good
also
cutscene.
uses the whip to, like, get rid of the lights so that they can't see, but he still can because he's blind and never did see.
Yeah, such a good fight scene. But the best episode by far is episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because, first off, you want to know gruesome. This one guy we were talking about, the angry Irishman, so all of them, he had...
That's racist.
Good.
Whoa! Again with this. Okay, hold on. Side note.
I apologize.
We were playing Batman Arkham Asylum last night after finishing episode 1, and
Deets only beat up the
Deets
black guy.
I
only
beat up the white guy, too.
Black guys.
I beat up the white guys.
You beat up the white guy so that you could get on the white guy to beat up the black guy.
That's how you have to beat the game.
Doesn't mean you had to go about it like that. Doesn't mean you had to be racist, doesn't mean you had to only see color. You're like, alright, I'm gonna go for the black guy. You're like, whoa!
How do you want me to
Deets.
nominate him in the game?
God,
The other monster? Let me go after the other freakish monster.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Anyway.
We're talking about
What
episode
was
4.
that guy's name?
God.
I can't
Angry Irish
remember.
guy.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, anyway.
You can look it up if you really want to.
Well,
but
here's the thing. In
torture
the,
scenes.
Hold on, wait. When season 2 first opens up, it's this like meeting between the Irish mafia, and then Punisher just mows them all down.
Oh, it's so good.
And so they're at the funeral for the guys that they lost, and this angry Irish guy comes back from Ireland, and so
He's the mob boss.
yeah, and so this the other mob boss was like, "Hey, people die when you step into this business, and so the guy calmly takes an ice pick and just stabs
him right through the eye.
He doesn't die immediately, but he gets him to the ground and then just slowly pushes it to his brain.
And then he takes these pills to calm him down, because he has, like, weird, messed up things. But so what he does is he captures... So you see the Punisher sitting at the Ferris wheel, where his family got killed. Can you shake the mouse? Yeah. He's sitting at the Ferris wheel where his family got killed. And so what happened is... He gets kind of ambushed by all these Irishmen, kills all of them, by the way. Kills every single one of them. And then more come. And so he gets abducted, and he goes into the sewers, and Daredevil has to find him. And just real quick, if you notice in that scene, and just in the first few episodes, when Daredevil's fighting the people and they have guns, he uses the, what do they call it? Not the billy clubs, but whatever they are.
Yeah.
Like the little things that he has. And he just throws them at them.
Yeah,
and they'll bounce off. And it's actually the most unfunny thing in the world.
I love the one part where, I think, was it Daredevil? No, it was definitely Daredevil, but I forget what he was doing it for. But he crashed the other guy that he fought before, and he threw his baton at the guy, and he saw it roll on the ground, and he's like, ah, shit! Because he knew what was about to happen.
Yeah. No, it's so good because, especially in episode 4, it's because there's a lot of walls, he, like, uses it to distract them. And then he'll just use it to throw it at the guys and knock them down. And then, like, to knock out their weapons. And so what's happening during this is he's saving the Punisher because the Punisher got abducted and he's sitting there and they want to know where he put his money. Because this Irish guy really, really wants his money. So they put a drill through both of his feet.
Was
like
it
a
both?
power
I thought
drill.
It was just one.
Oh, it might have been just one.
Yeah.
Power drill through his one foot. They break. They, like, threaten to hurt him. They threaten to kill his dog. Mm-hmm. And it's a dog from the comics, which is really cute that they got him in there. And he's about to let go, and then Punisher cuts open, like, pulls something out. He has a razor blade hidden in his skin, cuts it off.
Not only that, but here's the thing. Punisher stole a shit ton of money from the Irish guys,
sets
right?
it with a bomb.
And so he set up a bomb in a van in an abandoned parking lot. And so when they went for it, then it was the greatest thing, because the mob boss was on the phone with the guys.
Yep.
And he hears it explode, and he's like, you motherfucker!
And then Punisher escapes, kills everyone in a great firefight.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's still in the room, and he goes up to the guy, and he goes, do you know about my family? And he goes, I don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. And then he just shoots him with a shotgun right through the face, and you see his face sink in. And then he's about to escape, but there's more people. The Daredevil comes in, and the entire fight scene revolves around Daredevil knocking guns out of the Punisher's hand.
Yeah,
and
because he's trying to kill people.
Yeah, and anything that he would use to kill people
I thought that
with
was
a little
great.
baton. And it's actually so funny, and it's so well done, because Daredevil's just trying to knock him out. Punisher's trying to kill him, and Daredevil's constantly throwing things at his hand, so he drops it, and he doesn't kill them. Like, he picked up an axe at one point, and he threw it, and he's like... And then John Bernthal, they're in the graveyard, because they were in the crypts. And they're sitting in the graveyard, and Daredevil called 911, and they're on their way. And he's sitting there talking to John Bernthal and asking why he does what he does. And he goes on this long, amazingly done monologue about how war didn't change him, killing was always easy, but when he got back and he saw his daughter, it just made him so tired and made him happy to be home, and it made him... And then when his family... He, like, feels so bad because his daughter wanted him to read to him. His daughter was, like, 17 or something. She was old.
Was she?
Yeah, she wasn't very young. Because she still remembered him and when he went to Afghanistan and all. And,
she was young.
She was, like, 5 when he went, but she was, like, 15, 16 when he came back. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
She was old. She walked in, they were doing yoga. You don't do yoga in elementary school.
Yeah, you do.
No, because he said that she knew that she outgrew the reading, but she wanted him to do it anyway. That's a line that he says.
That doesn't mean that she was old.
She was old. Teenager. She was a teenager.
I don't know about
okay?
that. Maybe.
And she wanted him to read, and he said no, and he goes, I thought that I was going to be able to do that the next night, but I didn't know this would be the last night that I'd ever be able to tuck her in, because he was so tired. And it's just such a powerful monologue detailing, like, his life and how he regrets everything that's happened. And then the rest of the episodes bring in Elektra, who's really well done as well.
Yeah.
What episode are you on?
One right after they kill Sweeney.
I don't know what episode that is.
Neither do
9,
I, but
possibly?
I think.
So I'm not going to go into more. The Hand is shown as the main villain. Stick... I'm going to spoil some things because I want to...
I don't care.
Stick... it turned out, trained Elektra. Elektra is the Black Sky, according to Nobu, who's back.
Mm-hmm.
And Nobu was a ninja for the hand, and he apparently worked to fix, but he really didn't, and he almost killed Matt in the last confrontation, but he burned to death, apparently. But he didn't. And it's, like, shown that there's a lot of mystical things happening. People have been cut open and then brought back to life. And, all that, like, Nobu's there. And Stick...
Did it ever explain why Stick killed that boy? Like, what he could have done?
Okay, yeah. So the Black Sky, he does explain a little bit. There's this group called the Hand, and they found immortality. They found how to be immortal. And what happened was, with this, they had a lot of power. And they've been trying to perfect this thing called the Black Sky, which is basically an apocalypse device. In a way. It'll control everything. They don't really go into detail.
And so
the little boy was one of them,
okay.
and it's revealed that Elektra is one of them.
Ah.
And basically, Elektra was taken at a young age and trained by Stick and given to a family because she was a killer. She was a killing machine because of the Black Sky within her. And really, you see a great bond between her and Stick in these flashbacks, and how she really doesn't want to kill people, but it kind of just comes over her.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the parallels of her, Stick training her, and Matt. Like, it's not like a direct parallels,
right.
but like you infer it. And Matt really, really loves her. And the Stick is revealed, not the Stick. It's revealed that Stick works for this group called the Chased, and their mission is basically to stop the Hand from succeeding with the Black Sky, and that's why he comes back. And do you care if I spoil the ending?
Wait, hold on. Question. Why are they trying to end the world if they know immortality?
Because, I don't know, it's this big thing. Remember that construction project with the buildings that the old woman was in Season 1?
Yeah.
There's a big, you know how they're, like, knocked down?
Yeah.
There's a big, gigantic, empty hole, and nobody knows what it is. Like, they go there and they fight, but there's a big, like, really, 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 really deep hole into, like, the center of the Earth, but nobody knows why it's there. And it's like, it's for the Black Sky summoning or something, but it's going on to Season 3. The last episode is, the Hand is really finally done with everything Daredevil has done, and, they kidnap all the people that he saved, and they actually kill one of them, so he has to go with, and Elektra follows him, and he goes and he saves all of them, but then he has to go and he has to find Nobu because he wants to stop all of them. And there's this super powerful scene where they're sitting in this room, Hand are coming from downstairs trying to break the door, Hand are on the roof waiting for him, and he kind of just sits there and goes, Elektra, I've always loved you. When we survive this, let's run away together. Let's change our names. Let's do all this. And it's this big romantic thing because Elektra revealed that she loved him the entire time and all this stuff. And it's such a great thing where she goes, we're not going to survive this. And he goes, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Just, if we do, can we do this? And she just smiled and goes, she just smiled. She didn't give him an answer and goes, let's do this. And at the end, during all this fight, they knock down all the Hand and stuff. And it's a really great fight scene. And he's fighting Nobu. Elektra gets killed.
Oh.
And Elektra gets killed right there, and he gets really angry at this point, Matt, and he just goes after him, after Nobu, and what he does is such a great thing, is Nobu is up in the air, he like threw him up in the air with the sais, like, you know, that like chain sai thing, and he just takes them, and he grabs it, and he just throws it, and Nobu flies over the edge, like he kicks him over the edge, and he's spinning, and he lands on the floor, and Matt's like, it's the end, blah, blah, blah. Punisher came at the end. He found the guy who killed his family, who, like, orchestrated it all, kind of, and he killed him. It ended up being his old colonel.
Why?
Because he refused to join the drug trade while they were in Afghanistan. And so he was the blacksmith, and he killed him, and then he finds his weapon stash, and then he goes back there and paints the Punisher body vest, which is really, really cool. And he shows up and he helps Daredevil, and he goes, bye, at the end he's like, bye, Red, like he's like sniping a few people, and he goes, bye, Red, like, all that stuff. And the whole thing is so good, we don't have a lot of time, like, to just talk about all of it. We spent a good half hour talking about all of it.
Oh, wait, but
go ahead.
One last thing, alright? Hypothetically.
Wait, can I just, go ahead.
Alright.
He's not alive.
No.
Go ahead.
I know. Who would win in a fight? Deathstroke or Daredevil?
Are we going to assume that Deathstroke has prep time? Because if he has prep time, then it's not
a
It's
question.
not a question.
Yeah.
It's Deathstroke.
Okay. Yeah, Deathstroke.
Yeah.
But
I
just
think
one.
Deathstroke is probably more efficient.
Yeah, we can do that for. We
and
can do a versus
precise.
episode for
Yeah,
another time.
I was just gonna ask, actually, after listening to that,
ahead.
Daredevil, this version of Daredevil versus Affleck Batman.
I'd have to pick Daredevil. Actually,
Shit.
Assuming that Affleck Batman has prep time.
Yes.
then Affleck Batman.
Well, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had prep time for Superman and
Yeah.
almost beat him.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. He doesn't have prep time, but he does have the armored suit.
You can't. Oh. Batman. He has the sonic disruptors.
Oh,
That's
true.
the biggest thing.
Oh,
Yeah, true. Mess with his ears. Yeah, like he did with Superman.
And yes.
For
So
that when he steps
the best,
in the thing.
the the show ends on one of the best notes. So Foggy and
E
Murdoch.
flat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
E flat,
just-
beautiful note.
yeah. What about? Okay, so last one. No, just his regular suit. No prep time. They just meet each other in the standard.
Standard
We're just
football
gonna use
field?
the standard football field.
Are we gonna use the standard football field?
Yeah.
Use the Billy Club. I want to say it
I mean,
would be
he
close.
has all of his regular.
I want to say
gadgets
it would
and
be
everything.
close, but I want to say it would end up being Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that fight scene. I haven't seen the fight stuff in Daredevil, but that
It's
fight
really
scene in at Dawn of Justice when he's rescuing Martha
yeah,
Kent, he
Really
is
good.
brutal as hell.
really good.
Like he's
Yeah, no, he'd break
when
Daredevil's
he hangs
arm.
the guy up from the ceiling and then kicks him into the other guy,
Yeah.
and then he just throws the grenade
Yeah.
back at him. He's just like
It's really good.
catch.
The show, Foggy and Nelson and Murdoch is disbanded at this point. Because Foggy couldn't deal with Matt not being there because the entire Punisher case went south, where Punisher kind of convicted himself to go into jail. Great fight scene, by the way, in the jail. You haven't gotten there yet. He's in all white and he's sent to go meet one of the people who knows who the blacksmith is by Kingpin. And he goes, and Kingpin then lets everybody out in the cell block and goes, "Thank you for taking care of him." And he goes, and all he has is this knife that Kingpin gave him. And he brutally murders everyone. He's soaked in red for this white suit, and it was a awesome cutscene. Not cutscene, awesome fight scene.
Then here comes Deadpool.
He leaves.
That's the Deadpool suit origin right there.
He leaves. Nelson and Murdoch disbanded. Karen, Matt finally tells Karen about that he's Daredevil.
That he's Deadpool.
That he's Deadpool. That he's Daredevil at the
That's
end.
the twist at the end.
Ah,
Look, that's
was
the
a
twist.
completely
That's the twist. He was Deadpool the whole time.
Charlie Cox takes
shit
off a
ton of
mask.
makeup.
He's Ryan Reynolds.
Takes off the mask. He has the
Green
Oh,
Lantern
you
mask.
haven't seen Deadpool. Anyway. He's gonna say there's a point in Deadpool. Sorry, getting off track. Where he takes off his mask and
I just want to finish this topic.
he has a Hugh Jackman
That's
face
amazing.
stapled onto his
That's
face.
amazing.
Hold on, wait. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Deadpool, but
Alright.
I did see the one part where he's like, "Oh, tell me who you work for, or else you're gonna get run over by a fucking Zamboni.
Yeah.
Tell me who your boss is, or else you're gonna die
Yep.
in 5 fucking minutes."
So basically, Nobu is about to get back up, and Stick is
we're
there,
back
and
on
Stick
track.
slits his throat,
Oh, that's
and then
amazing.
stabs and goes, "Stay down." It's like, "Stay down, you bastard!" And just walks away.
I just love
Stick
how
is
like,
amazing.
nonchalant Stick is the whole time.
Stick is always nonchalant.
Yeah.
There's a fight scene between Stick
47.
and Elektra, because Elektra is angry at Stick for kind of breeding her to be a killing machine and all this, and she goes to fight him, and Matt stops it. It's really good. I'd recommend watching all of it. If we didn't spoil it all for you, just go ahead. There's the twists are fun. They're there.
Watch it anyway.
Watch it
You wanna know
anyway.
what I wanted to see in a
ahead.
fight between Daredevil and Nobu.
What?
Where Daredevil takes his chain sides and he's like,
So-
what? Oh god damn
Just
it.
close to the mic.
Where he's like, they're on a roof first of all, right? And Daredevil takes his sides and he kicks him off the roof, but then he hooks one of his sides underneath his fucking
Ooh.
rib cage, like
And
he
just
did.
rips his rib out.
Yeah, like he did to him.
Oh god no. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
what?
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Thank
until
you,
he has to leave.
CJ.
Yes.
Get back in
Thank
the
you. I have a
cage.
clock right there.
Thank you, CJ. Get back in the cage.
So it ended with a Luke. It ended with a Luke Cage trailer.
I thought it's like what? And okay, Luke Cage.
And it's funny because Luke, he's in a boxing. He's like in this boxing ring because people are. No,
just
because
keep talking. I'm
okay,
just gonna go on.
because people are robbing it, and he kind of walks in. And they go, "Who the hell are you?" And they start shooting at him, and he just looks and goes, "You guys obviously haven't heard of me, and I'm getting damn tired of buying new clothes." And he just throws one of the guy through a wall,
That's amazing.
and then he just played the song, and it was great. Okay,
Okay. All right.
we're gonna go. That's the it for this topic. That's it.
That's all right.
That's it for this topic.
All right.
We're gonna go.
Last 10 minutes. All right.
Last 10 minutes. We're gonna do real quick, something new.
Something quick, something new.
That
All right.
too.
All right. We're just gonna. Okay. Really
Okay,
fast.
so something old, something new. We're gonna talk about Sonic
Yeah.
versus Sonic 06.
Sonic 06.
Or any
Okay.
of the 3D Sonics.
Uh.
So have you ever played Sonic for the Genesis, like a 2D Sonic?
No.
No, I haven't.
You've
played
never
any
played a
of the-
2D Sonic?
Nope. None of the 2D Sonics. I haven't.
Really?
No. Yep. All right.
I have.
So.
They're fun, they're fast, there are a lot of branches. Are they the best games ever? No, not entirely. 3D games, go. You have a lot to say.
What?
3D Sonics.
Well, fucking adventure games are shit.
I like Sonic
first
Adventure
All
one-
right.
still.
First one's
no,
good.
no, no. Just end
That's
it on
it.
that.
All
Just
right,
end it
fine,
on.
fuck it.
All right. Cool.
Are we doing this
Good
as
to know.
something quick, something
Yeah.
new?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right.
That's a pun.
Forgotten stuff.
Yeah,
Or
wait,
okay.
that's a pun because Sonic is really fast. So
Oh,
something quick,
stop,
something new.
Stop!
Ha!
Stop!
Spin
it.
one in every
Stop it.
episode.
No, stop it. Okay. All right. Last thing. Forgotten. What is
Forgotten
it?
Chiz.
Okay. So
This is
I
where we
got
talk
to-
about.
Chiz?
I got to pick it.
No,
yeah,
Forgotten
I
Chiz.
didn't pick these names. Please don't
We can
blame
fix the
me.
names. We can always fix
All
the
right,
names. Episode
we're
2.
fixing the names. Okay.
Okay,
so,
what do you wanna call it?
This is episode 2. All right. So I'm not naming it now.
Okay.
This is- all
Okay.
right,
So we talk about old forgotten
all right,
things.
So
Go.
Rap Rat.
Damn it.
The video board game. All right, so this is a thing from the 90s, right? And what it is, it's a board game for the VCR, which I think everyone should both track down a VCR and acquire.
I have a VCR right there.
Rap Rat, the video board game, just so they can play. So it's like, it's the screen is filled with cheese, and as you're eating the cheese away, Rap Rat will appear, and he'll rap instructions. And you have to listen to him, because, as they say in one of the raps, he's the boss. So you gotta listen to whatever he says. That's it. Yep.
I don't want to play this now for an episode.
Yeah. And, I don't know if my phone will load it, but I can...
Please, no.
I can pull up a little sample. Yep. Alright.
We're gonna get copyright striked.
By
No.
Rap Rat.
No, that's not even a thing anymore. Alright, so...
What if it is? What if it's coming back as a
No.
hip new Rap Rat?
Bring it back.
It's not your father's Rap Rat.
This... Oh my god. What? This isn't your father's Rap Rat?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
In the 90s, because, there's kids
they're
with
not
parents
like
in the 90s.
they're not like educational raps. They're fun raps. By the way,
Fun raps.
He looks like he's a really terrifying, plastic rubbery puppet
Oh god.
of a rat, and he looks really creepy. Like he's really
Dear God.
yeah. It's really kind
Okay.
of not okay.
Okay,
all right?
why did I let you pick this? Why
Because
did I let you...
I don't know. I don't know why you let me pick
I
this.
didn't
But
want him to
this
pick
is
it
the
for
thing.
now.
Why
this is
not?
the thing that's
We'll do it
definitely
next time.
forgotten.
Fuck you.
I'm binding you all on this treasure hunt to track down this game.
Everybody listening?
Hashtag overtyped.
The 3 people
overhyped.
listening?
Overhyped. Not until you see it. I don't know. If it doesn't work now, I'll have to show it to you after. 'Cause
Okay, good. It's not loading.
it's not loading. You're welcome.
Okay, fine. You want to do it?
You were
Go ahead.
more
Pick a
overhyped.
forgotten game. Pick a forgotten thing.
What? I just did.
Splat.
I just did.
Splat.
Splat
that-
like the.
Yeah, you remake your own bugs
make
and
your
then
own-
you splat them.
Like the
No, it's like the
geez,
it's like
the
slime.
Wipeout Wii game.
no.
Okay.
No. It's not a game.
It's
Is it?
you make your no. Yeah, it is a game.
Wait,
it's a board
what
game.
is this?
You make your own bugs and then they're like.
Oh my god!
splat.
Wait a second. I think I remember this.
Yeah.
What?
Ah!
Mhm.
Kid,
What? Okay.
Splat. If anybody. Dear.
I don't know if it's gonna work yet though.
If anybody remembers Splat, you're
Just
too old.
Warning. The game and interactive video cassette are sold on the condition that
Do you
they
remember
are
that
not
those
offered for
commercials
sale or hire
for
outside
things that it was
Australia
like,
or New
you
Zealand.
can make your own candy.
All right.
shape
Oh,
of
it's
bugs
only
and
in
monsters and
Australia.
that-
It's only
I
in
fucking love
Australia and
those.
in New Zealand.
Oh, good.
Wow.
We don't have it.
Good. The copyright prohibitor has licensed the film, including the soundtrack, comprised in the video cassette for home use only.
Okay,
Well, we're in a home, so I guess it's okay.
Oh, goddamn,
we
just
can't
play
be
it then.
copyrighted.
Play it then.
It's playing. It's just it's stuck. It's stuck on the.
Okay, good.
It's stuck on the legal ramifications of listening
damn
to the
legalness.
Rap Rat
Important part.
soundtrack. It's stuck in the legal ramifications of listening to the Rap Rat soundtrack.
Oh dear. Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna cut it there then.
All right,
Okay, Splat, Rap Rat,
the video
something
board
quick,
game.
something new. You
Find it.
our
Look
very
it up.
our definitive review of Sonic.
It's pretty great.
It
1992. Rap Rat, the
So,
video
like
board
Sonic
game.
has
Couple
a-
of cowboys. That's
Are
what
you
it,
still
that's
on
what-
about this?
That's what it says right here. It says couple of cowboys. I don't know why.
Sonic had a few good games and then went really, 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 really downhill.
Yeah.
Sonic Generations, terrible
that
game.
weird Olympics
Fucking
game.
terrible games. I have both of those. There's 2 more, but I only have 2. Oh,
Here we go.
I've been talking for too long.
All right, it's gonna be really kind of like glitchy.
Why not just
but-
load it forward so we get some of the stuff?
Because I don't know if it'll work if I do that.
Do you need better Wi-Fi? Are you
Yeah.
connected to my Wi-Fi?
I don't even know.
Oh dear God. Okay,
It's not gonna.
so we're gonna sign off here.
All right,
Guys, thanks for listening to this episode of GCM. We never said the name of the podcast in this episode.
No, definitely look up Rap Rat, the video board game. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Thanks for listening to this episode of GCM. There's going to be the highlights on YouTube as always. Remember, I'm Deets from Game of Deets.
I'm Hacker.
I'm a person also.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Nope, you're a rap rat.
Yes.
That's Luke, and
Hey.
we're going to be back, hopefully,
It's
possibly.
me.
Oh my God!
There he is. All right, you just heard like 30 seconds of it.
Turn it off! Turn it off right now!
No.
Turn it off right now!
No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah!
What? He threw my phone.
Ah! And with that, we're gonna call it here, guys. Live
All right.
gracefully. We'll probably maybe see you next time. If not, I don't know. We could record another one of these, possibly.
Never gonna
Gracefully,
give
guys.
you up.
Peace.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you